I'm talking about my ski-gi-gi-gi-ga-ga-ga, ski-gi-ski-da-boo-bop-bop.
I'm nervous. Now you know. What do I do?
Eyes in my pants. Stone Cold Killer.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Camille, and in today's video we are going to be playing a card game called We Are Not Really Strangers, and by we, I'm talking about
What's up, guys? My name's Noah. I'm one and probably Camille's only friend. So I'm here today.
This is my friend Noah. We've known each other for 7 years. Noah was probably one of the first people I thought about playing this game with because we've had our fair share of deep conversations about just life in general, relationship issues, and so today we're gonna get vulnerable and we're gonna deepen our connection with each other. Are you ready?
Sure. Let's get into it.
It's lit. If you've never heard of the game, We're Not Really Strangers, the whole point of this game is to get to know someone on a deeper level, be vulnerable, as well as make impactful and deep connections via the prompts on these cards. The deck of cards consists of 3 levels, and each level progressively gets more and more deep. So there's level 1, level 2, level 3, and then there's the final cards. We don't know what the final card says yet. Noah and I are each going to pull cards, going back and forth and asking each other and reading out loud the prompts that are on these cards. Let's go ahead and get started. It says here in the instructions that Noah and I are going to stare intensely at each other. Whoever doesn't blink first draws the card. I thought that's what I would.
I never lose.
Good thing I have my contacts on. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Ready? 3, 2, 1, open. Oh, I blinked. Did I fucking blink? I don't know if I blinked. Okay, bro.
You too. You too.
I blinked. Okay.
Crown me. Boom, level 1 perception.
Noah gets to draw the card first.
Camille, your card is.
Do you
think I've ever been fired from a job? If so, what for?
Yes, Nike attendance. Next! So it says, what compliment do you think I hear the most? Why'd you start laughing?
I feel like the compliment you hear the most is probably your smile. I mean like if people don't know you, they walk up and be like, oh my god, like you got a nice smile. That's just me. That's just me. I don't know. You already know this though.
Okay.
What fast food restaurant do you think I'm most likely to drive through? What's my order? Don't laugh. There's no reason to laugh.
In and out. He gets his 4x4 with a large pink lemonade.
Why are you out with me? What is my body language telling you?
Body language tells me, so his left foot is up and tucked under his right thigh. I would say you're relaxed, you're chill, and you're trying to make a good impression for my channel. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get eaten alive. Next card says, what does my Instagram tell you about me? I have 2 Instagrams. You can base your answer off either Instagram.
Without getting too deep, I feel like it's a little like you're into yourself.
Like,
there's a lot of pics of you, solo dance videos.
Like conceitedly, or?
Not to say conceitedly. Your page is very much you. Very into self. That's what I would say about it.
Oh my god.
Do you think I was popular in school? Explain.
I would say yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I was. Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to deny it, it's cool. But the thing is you all know who I am, and that's popular.
Last card for level 1 says, do you think I intimidate others? Why or why not?
No.
I don't think I do.
No, you're too shy to intimidate others.
Yeah. That was level 1. That was a good level. I feel like it just like kind of like scratched the surface.
It scratched the surface. It solidified what we already know. Like you said, we've already had a lot of deep convos. Most of the stuff is just rehashing it.
Yeah.
For the audience.
So level 2. This level is called Connection. Noah, take it away.
This is when shit gets real.
Oh no.
Are you lying to yourself about anything?
Yes. We're gonna leave it there.
But for now, I'll take the yes.
What is your mother's name, and what is the most beautiful thing about her?
My mother's name is Adriana. She's most definitely a giver. Very caring, very much a giver. It's great when you get to see her at her happiest in her element, gardening. That's her way to unwind. She'll be doing that the whole day, just gardening, doing whatever. What has been your earliest recollection of happiness?
It sounds cheesy, but I think it comes full circle in terms of my passion for dancing today. My earliest recollection of happiness that I can remember is making up dances and making stupid, funny home videos with my cousins when we were little. And my cousins and I, you guys have seen in previous videos, we're all very close in age. So it was really nice having to grow up with them. Barbie Girl, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, like we would make up dances and perform them in front of our family during family parties. I would say that. That's like my earliest recollection. Wild card, create a secret handshake. Squeaky, 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 squeaky.
What is something you wouldn't want to change about yourself?
I don't want to change the fact that I'm very optimistic and positive, but I know how to balance it out with being realistic. What are you still trying to prove to yourself?
You getting deep questions.
I know, damn.
That I'm as amazing as I think I am. But obviously, like I said, I hype myself up. And now I need to live to what I hype myself up to be. Right? I talk that talk and I walk that walk. And I know I can walk that walk. I just have to do it. I have to prove that I can do it. I know I can, but I gotta prove that I can do it to myself. Because I don't owe shit to nobody but me at the end of the day. Last card in level 2, yeah?
Last card, level 2.
Last card in level 2.
Oh,
this one, a nice one to end it on. If you could get to know someone in your life on a deeper level, who would it be and why?
I would love to get to know my sister on a deeper level because she's really good at concealing how she feels verbally for the most part. Like my sister has really easy to read body language. Like I could tell that something's bothering her based on just her body language. But when it comes to my sister verbally saying how she feels, she doesn't bother because she's just that nice of a person. And so I feel like my sister and I are already really close to begin with. And so when I ask my sister, like, how do you feel about this? She'll be like, eh. You know, she doesn't really go into it like that. And yeah, I would love to get to know my sister on a deeper level, like word for word. Why do you feel this way? Or how do you feel about this? And just like have her just analyze and express all that.
Well, have you heard of this really good game called We're Not Really Strangers?
No. All right, y'all, so we are on our last and final round. This level is called Reflection. I'm interested to hear this. This says, how would you describe me to a stranger?
Okay, look, like short little Filipino woman. She got like big eyes, like her eyes are always kind of like smiling. A little clumsy. Don't look like she know where she going. And I'm like, okay, and when you talk to her, she'll get a little too excited. It's kind of like a puppy when she starts talking and she just starts going. But she's saying the same thing. Where's all this energy? Where are you taking me? Sometimes you just gotta take the leash and just go, yeah, bring it back in, bring it back in. It's the short Filipino puppy in the corner. That's how I describe Camille. What about me most surprised you?
I think the thing about you that surprised me the most, how easy it is that you make it seem to go from being super emotional in the best way possible. Like when you care about people, you really care about people, to being stone cold. Like, I don't give a fuck about you. He's so good at that, and that really surprises me because I'm the complete opposite.
Oh, like I'm good at masking.
But also just knowing when it's appropriate to act one way versus act another.
Oh, like code switching. YouTube, as a black man in America, you have to learn how to code switch.
Yeah.
Pull a card.
Okay. Aww. Give your partner a hug, not the crappy kind. A warm, fluffy one. That was my favorite card so far.
I needed that. I really needed that. What do you admire most about me?
Okay, this is gonna sound really cliche and really cheesy, but considering all that Noah and I have both gone through over the 7 years that we've known each other, like, he's probably one of the strongest people I know emotionally.
Thank you, friend.
Of course. Next question. What am I most qualified to give advice about? This would be really good for me to know because I just give advice because I care, but doesn't necessarily mean I'm always qualified to give it.
I feel like you would be able to give good information on how to be a, not just a big sibling, but a big sister.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like that's a challenge in and of itself, being a big sibling myself. Being a big sister with other responsibilities put on top of you and etc. I feel like that would be advice that I feel like you'd be able to give for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. If you could prescribe me one thing to do for the rest of this month, what would it be and why? And I assume prescribe meaning like for the sake of like self-care.
Get up earlier and walk.
Yeah.
I mean, I told you this last time we talked. Walk, listen to music, not even your favorite songs, but listen to maybe an artist and listen to certain situations and how podcasts even, and just how people listen to how people deal with things. And the more people I listen to, the better I can adjust myself for when I do meet you eventually.
Last card, y'all. Level 3. I'm kind of scared to ask you this question. What do I need to hear right now?
It's a weird saying, and I don't know where I got it from, but it's nut up or shut up. It's synonymous to either do something about it or leave it alone. What I'm saying is you're sitting on that teeter-totter too long. The thing that I'm mentioning, you've been on for a good minute now.
Are you talking about
current situation?
Okay.
It's a do something about it or ignore it. I feel like that's something that you got to hear right now. It's just you got to rid yourself of it.
So now we're down to the final card.
Each player write a message to the other, fold and exchange, and only open once you two have parted.
Oh, okay. Let's do like 3 sentences. MLA format, double space.
Here's a note. Bingo.
So we have made it to the end of the game. We're not really strangers. Noah, what were your thoughts on the game?
Like Camille and I have said so many times, we actually know each other, you know, way back. So a lot of this stuff I feel like we've already addressed. All these cards and prompts are really good to go ahead, and I feel like it's a good game to kind of get a little vulnerable.
Yeah.
And get to know your close friends better, even strangers.
Yeah, absolutely. We already know a lot about each other. Some of the stuff that we've answered, we already kind of knew. If you want to get to know someone you don't know that well, or if you want to get to know a complete stranger, I definitely really like the concept of this game. I still feel like I learned something new about Noah. You're always gonna learn something new about someone, whether you know them or not. Thank you again so much for watching, if you made it this far into the video. If you'd like to see more content like this, be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as hit the notification bell to get notified of all of my future uploads. And until next time, I will see you next week for another video. Deuces! All the way! All the way!
You're worth it.